In the bustling streets of Nigeria, a question echoes through the air. Will the price of fuel ever come down? The sun dips below the horizon, casting a warm glow on the vibrant markets. The people find themselves amidst an eternal fueling dilemma. In this land where fuel prices fluctuate more than a disco dancer's moves, citizens ride a continuous roller coaster of emotions. It's a tale of petrol pumps and pocketbooks, with everyone having a story to share. Imagine a wise old storyteller, Baba Lagos, who gathers neighborhood children around a flickering fire. He shares tales of hope and humor about the elusive dream of affordable fuel. Once upon a time, he'd say, there was a magical land where fuel prices danced to the rhythm of the people's laughter, and petrol pumps flowed like fountains of gold. Baba Lagos paints vivid pictures of a mythical creature called the petrol pixie. This mischievous pixie, so the legend goes, sprinkles fairy dust on fuel barrels, causing prices to drop overnight. Villagers wake up to find their gas tanks full, and the entire community celebrates with a spontaneous street carnival. But alas, the real world is a bit more complicated. Nigeria, rich in oil, finds itself grappling with high fuel prices despite being a major oil exporter. The reasons for this paradox are as intricate as a spider's web. Global market dynamics, domestic policies, and economic factors all play pivotal roles in this ongoing saga. So, as the sun sets and the fire crackles, Baba Lagos ends his tale with a sigh. The children return home, their minds buzzing with tales of petrol pixies and golden fountains of fuel. They dream of a day when petrol will be as plentiful and affordable as the stories suggest. But alas, the real world was a bit more complicated. In the midst of this complex narrative, enter the fuel fairies, a group of everyday citizens determined to find solutions. This band of determined individuals, driven by the common goal of affordable fuel, took it upon themselves to bring about a change. They were not superheroes, but their actions were no less heroic. The fuel fairies were a motley crew of individuals who harnessed the power of community and creativity to tackle the fuel price conundrum. They organized town hall meetings, bringing together people from all walks of life to brainstorm possible solutions. They believed in the power of dialogue, in the strength of unity, and in the magic of shared dreams. In their quest to lighten the mood, the fuel fairies hosted comedy nights. Laughter, they believed, was the best antidote to adversity, so they filled the air with jokes and jibes, turning the grim issue of fuel prices into a source of shared amusement. It was their way of saying, yes, the problem is big, but our spirit is bigger. They even created a whimsical character named the Fuel Price Fortune Teller. This character, with his crystal ball and colorful robes, became a symbol of their collective hope. He would predict the fluctuations of the market, adding a touch of humor and mystery to the serious issue of fuel prices. And then there was Ngozi, a young engineer with a heart full of dreams and a head teeming with ideas. Ngozi proposed a plan that was as creative as it was far-fetched. She envisioned a fleet of eco-friendly unicorn-powered vehicles that would run on renewable energy. It was an idea that was out of this world, but it caught people's imagination. Ngozi's unicorn-powered cars became a symbol of hope, a beacon of possibility. They ignited conversations about sustainable alternatives and sparked a wave of creativity. People began to dream, to imagine a future where fuel prices were no longer a concern. While the idea seemed far-fetched, it sparked a wave of creativity and ignited conversations about sustainable alternatives. The fuel fairies, with their indomitable spirit and innovative ideas, proved that even in the face of adversity, hope could bloom and dreams could take flight. As the sun rose on another day in Nigeria, the quest for affordable fuel continued. This story, as diverse and vibrant as the streets of Nigeria themselves, is filled with the highs and lows of fluctuating fuel prices. It's a tale of petrol pumps and pocketbooks, where every citizen has a role to play. We've seen the fuel fairies, ordinary citizens turned problem solvers, using creativity and humor to lighten the mood and find solutions. We've heard the hopeful dreams of a young engineer named Ngozi, Her vision of unicorn-powered cars fueling conversations about sustainable alternatives. Yes, the journey isn't easy. The web of global market dynamics, domestic policies, and economic intricacies is complex. But let's not forget the wise words of Baba Lagos, reminding us of the power of laughter and the magic of hope. And so, the saga of Nigeria's fuel prices continued, proving that even in the face of challenges, a bit of creativity and humor could fuel the hopes of a nation.